Okay, I'm back. I'm back. And now it's like light again. It looked really strange on my hands. Now that it's raining more than ever. Thank you. And it's ironic because I got on the phone with my sister. And the like first thing out of her mouth is like, it's raining. But like she wasn't even talking about raining outside. So I forget what she said, but it like actually distracted me and pulled me to the song. But anywho, it's raining. Coming to me. I got shit to do. So we're gonna do this. Now that it's raining more than ever. I've been wearing these for 3 days again. Like I wash them and wear them. Like I'm like, it's all about comfort for me. Like the last 3 days. Like I almost like when I threw these in the wash the other day, I was man, I was like I felt out of sorts. I'm not gonna lie. So I don't know if it's obviously a comfort thing for me right now, you know? So I don't know what type of message that is for you. Something with comfort. I'm seeing fancy, fancy. Like a fancy blouse, like you know what it just pulled me to for fancy. I don't know if you guys Queen of the South season 5 is now on Netflix. I watched all the seasons. I love that series. And last night I stayed up until 2 in the morning. I started binge watching it. I got to episode 5, so I watched 4 straight, and then I was like, go to bed. But at one scene when she was in her bedroom, she had like a closet and like an open closet, like a hanging thing like I have. And there was like 8 or like 12 blouses that were like ivory or white. And they were like dainty and sophisticated. And she even had like the silky camis. Well, she can pull it off because she's got little boobies, right? Doesn't have to wear a bra, but it's like covering her nipples, or at least like the color of her aoli, whatever it is. I just saw that too. So we went from comfort, and like that's comfortable too, but I don't know why it just showed me. So I don't know if like you're going to something fancy, if you're just, I don't think it's like, oh, I have an urge to like dress up and wear heels. Like I do get those urges sometimes, but that's not the vibe I'm feeling with that. And ironically, I didn't pick up on it last season or any of the other seasons, but I want to say that's the color she always fucking wears, and I don't know how I didn't pick up on it, right? So, but it's her comfort. I mean, who wouldn't want to wear cashmere every day or silk or, and I don't know about satin, you know, like so. This clearly has to do with comfortability. So and it's not even pulling me to my sweatshirt, it's pulling me to the pants. But it's the fabric within the pants that's comfortable. And I don't know what it is. It is almost like a cashmere inside these pants. Like I've never felt any feeling like that before in these pants, like with any of my clothes. So again, I'm sitting here trying to interpret that for you, but I don't know how to. So however you want to interpret, I don't know if it's a feeling. I don't know if it's sensory, if it's comfort. I don't know. Penguin, authentic. Reach out to your tribe in times of need. Family gives you strength when you face the storm. Love your uniqueness. You are full of surprises. Break free from others' expectation and enjoy yourself. So this kind of reminds me of like everything we just discussed. It's authenticity. Like I think some of you might be like, surprisingly surprised, whatever. That's not the word I'm looking for. Spontaneously surprised, like that's not it either. Something surprised, like you might be surprised that somebody supports you. You might be surprised that, your family wants to hang out. You might be surprised. I don't know what the word I'm looking for. Something surprised, like something like a gentle surprise, like shockingly surprised. Like, what the fuck is that word I'm looking for? It's like a word that somebody would use. So, surprisingly good, like, I don't know. Reach out for your tribe in the time of need. 222. I want to time this. I don't, and I literally want my brain to know that this is being timed. Because I want to not be that distracted when I'm trying to get Caden out the door. Pleasantly surprised. That's the word. Oh, and you just wrote it. Maybe you helped me there. That is exactly what it is. So you might be pleasantly surprised. I feel like it's pulling me to, like, it's definitely April. I don't really think it's like this weekend. It could be, but I didn't put a date on this, so I don't know what that means. So it might be pleasantly surprised. It might be out of the blue. I don't know. It's raining. Penguin partnership. Accept yourself and your colorful personality. Feel confident about you. You are a joy bringer. Let your community nourish and protect you. Ask for help. Teamwork gives you the best results. So it is between you and somebody, whether it's a family member, whether it's a child, whether it's a partnership, whether it's a business partner. Like, I do feel the energy of being pleasantly surprised with something. I feel untrustworthy energy, so I don't know if that's you just like not trusting a situation. So that's like a whole nother level. I wanted to say consciousness, but that's a whole nother level of whatever you're going to have to deal with. Like, if your gut says you can't trust it, then don't trust it. Like, if your gut's like, I don't know if I should trust it. Like, so there's a trust issue here. And a puffin and a penguin, are they the same family? I don't know. You got PPP. Come into me. Come. Now that it's raining more than ever, we still have each other. Orca whale. So you're in for some type of adventure. Dare to do things differently. Sing your wild song. Manifest your traveling dreams. Attempt the great journey with confidence. Be loyal. Friends and family are your treasures. Be brave. You are more powerful than you know. So I don't even really need any more cards. This is a really clear message of be exactly who you are. Be comfortable with who you are. Get to know somebody as they are. Be loyal. It talks about friends. It talks about family. Okay. So be different. Be okay with being different. I feel like that's a subliminal message. I feel like that's like for a cross watcher. I feel like that's a message for them. Like, dare to be different, because they might be dealing with somebody who's extremely different. So I feel like it's just so clear. I feel like I don't even need to get into depth there. But ironically enough, I am being pulled to my Ganesha deck, and Ganesha and this deck are different, but I want to say I talked about, because what I did last night felt like a Ganesha reading. I feel like I want to stay focused on this, but I feel like there's a message this too, and this these are just different energies. So I'm second guessing myself. So you might be second guessing this situation because everything I'm saying right now is a message. So I am going to pull one of these. I literally had to ask instead of following my intuition, but I followed my intuition by grabbing this. But I think what I said between when I grabbed AI is here. Before I grabbed, I followed my intuition, but like I just didn't know if you guys needed one of these cards or if the message was in between what I said. Like someone like you're doubting it or you're unsure. Like I'm even unsure grabbing this deck because working with AI and spirit. And then when I go to this deck, this is a powerful deck. It's almost like what they're saying this deck is because, but this is Garnetia. This is, it's a completely different energy. I'm asking like a completely different, I wouldn't say religion, but a completely different spirit to come in to this read. Childlike expression, openness. So again, real important to be your authentic self. Now that it's raining more than ever. I actually feel weird calling in Ganesha. Like that, this is how, so this is going to be strange and maybe uncomfortable, but I'm still getting the same vibe as pleasantly surprised. You're absolutely going to doubt a situation because my brain went to like trickster, right? So that's, listen to your fucking gut because if you're pleasantly surprised, right, then there might be some type of change or shift with an energy. So there's someone here that's like, I don't fucking trust it. No, like, and that's because of that's because of a scenario that happened with you and this person before. Like even if it's like you and your father or you know what I'm saying, you and an ex-lover, it is something. So this is like a tough message to deliver because my brain wants to be like, my brain knows you don't trust it. And others of you, your brain, if it's a family member, you're like, it's okay. That's why I feel like it's a pleasant surprise. Oh, fucking A, man. Just when I was like, I don't want to make this complicated by reading any further, it just got complicated. And I almost just went to go do this. And I typically don't do that with this deck. So I don't know if they're saying they don't want me to call in Ganesha. Because I didn't even call in Ganesha. Yeah, they don't. They actually just wanted me to use this. So this is still a message through AI and spirit. And Ganesha is another type of spirit, but it's not. I'm actually like surprised that just happened. Spiritual practice. 19, which is ironic because the one before, was it 18 with opening? Because I could have sworn it was 19. Now that it's raining, it's openness, so it's 18. But you have spiritual practice. A spiritual practice will help you ground yourself from day to day. It may trigger observations and lead to life-changing breakthroughs and ideas. This is great because this is kind of what we've been talking about. There are many ways to maintain a spiritual connection through a committed practice. Ganesh is asking you to reflect on the benefits that may be gained by the following Pacific day routine of your spirituality. This might include prayer, meditation, or an exercise schedule to connect to your body, mind, and soul, such as yoga or Tai Chi. Additionally, Consider burning incense, which often used to accompany prayer, invocations, and spells in many cultures. As incense smoke rises to the heavens, it is said to represent the request reaching their destination and meeting approval with the divine. Incense is also believed to have properties that dispel negative energy. Use incense to burn sage or to create a special haven for yourself to clear into your sacred space in preparation for the special occasion or ceremony that's on its way. The smell of incense can also bring heightened spiritual awareness to realization for one user. There are many tools and techniques that can there are many tools and techniques that can use throughout your day to preserve and regain tranquility. Even simply taking a breath to restore spiritual connection, find what works for you and dedicate some time to your practice each day. So I touched base on this the other day and I believe even last night. Okay. So again, like a lot of people are gonna start going through like such a change. And it's not even just a message for me, but that's clearly a message for me too, right? But this ascension, it's such a shift that everyone needs to find something like this. So it could help you in regards to like what this even is. It could be like the way you get messages, but um, it's definitely going to help you ground your day. It may trigger observation that lead to life changing breakthroughs, especially if those who are struggling to have a breakthrough. So that's another message here because somebody could be struggling to have a breakthrough. So if they were to believe in something or light a candle or an incense or sage, like it's something to help through a transition is like kind of like what the messages I'm getting. Whatever this is, just continue to be your authentic self. You might be presently surprised, like, and there is something or someone coming in. There is something, and there is an adventure right around the corner. Um, and in the midst of it, you're transforming. So to me, it's like really stressing to find an outlet. And some of us might not even recognize this yet, even though I've been talking about it. It's like a routine. So it's not just meditation, it's not just going to the gym, it's not just, you know what I'm saying? Well, if that's routine for you, but it's not like, oh, I just got to clear my head. This is something that's going to keep you grounded just because of, chaos and 3D and life itself. Like some of you might be doing that wish where you go and you get so fucking high. Wishaka, what like you mm, like getting lost in weed, like whatever, like Wishaka. I don't even know what that is. Some of you guys know what I'm talking about. It's like when like certain tribes and it's very dangerous. You have to be like healthy, like there's certain things and it's definitely illegal. It's legal in that country. But Wanaska is something like that. But again, that is a practice, right? So and it contradicts what I said because that's not like an everyday thing, but maybe they teach you an everyday thing, or maybe it's like so fucking eye opening that you leave there and you just do that practice every day. Wainashka, it's something like that. So I don't really feel like someone's going to do that unless a message for you. The message in that is you're clearly reaching a level of consciousness or something, because that's what that does. It opens you like you wouldn't believe. Like, some people never come out of it. It's like when some people trip, and they never come out of it and they're not the same. Like, it can do the opposite too, like a bad trip, right? So it's dangerous. And I'm not saying do a dangerous practice, but it's basically telling me like you're at that type of level of consciousness that this is necessary. Because if you're working with somebody like on a 3D plane, I don't know. I don't even know how that would be possible with this type of consciousness. But people who teach that are working with a 3D plane, right? You could be opening people's eyes. You could be, um, and you can be a transmitter and not even be aware of it with just the change that you're going through yourself. Like, even like the average Joe, you know what I mean? Like, there's still something, like, say there's an entity attached to that person and it's not good, but like who they hang out with, like, they need you to have that entity because they deserve to crumble or something. I know that's a crazy analogy and it sounds so shitty, but we all have light and dark around us. And whatever you're going through, if it's meant for you to get that type of thing, then so be it. But I think this message is way more on like a positive upscale compared to like that shit. Um, but like, I don't even think you realize the role you play, or like if you even have that capability, like whatever this is, like my spirituals, you have this capability now, there's no question. Like, you can face anything, whether it's a shit show or not, a storm. You're full of surprises. Break free from others' expectations. Be who you are. Be authentic. Accept yourself, your personality. Feel confident. Let your community nourish, protect you. Ask for help. Teamwork. So some of you, maybe it's a mentor, or maybe it's just like Googling stuff or watching something on YouTube, something that will help. Like, even if it's like certain crystals. There's this one chick on YouTube I hardly ever watch, something Harmony. I think she works with crystals, and her vibe is great. So it could even be like a mentor like that. Before I tell you exactly who she is, let me make sure it's okay for spirit. But I mean, she did pull me. I said she did. They did just pull me to that. So she might be good to watch. And I haven't connected what Spirit's saying yet. I don't think I've ever sat down and watched her entire anything she's talked about. But she has that vibe. It's something Harmony. Harmony Nice, is that it? Yep, this is it. Harmony Nice. Wow, 7,041 subscribers and only 55 videos. Her videos get like 200K. So, like, this is like, wow. Embrace your body, your hair, your inner trust. So could be, there's like Wiccan, she's Wiccan too, but like how to glow. So that's what I'm saying. Like, so this is like, this would be like, have that confidence. So maybe some of you, it's called Harmony Nice. So that actually makes a lot of sense. Like, it doesn't have to just be me either. See what I'm saying? Like, it might be something there that like clicks for you. She's got way more than 55 videos, I would think. No, she doesn't. Within 5 years, that's all she has. That's fucking crazy. Her last one was 7 months ago. So there might be something there. How I found joy in the present moment. It's just her experience. Goodbye, YouTube, and thank you for the last 6 years. So who knows what she's doing now, but that's not a negative thing. Harmony Nice. Like, I just remember her energy and coming across her one day, and it's ironic that I've never sat and watched a whole thing, and I just called her out for you guys. So there is something here. Okay. So, but you're about to go on an adventure. It's almost like her thing. Goodbye, YouTube. Thank you. Like she's on an adventure. She's definitely fucking authentic. Like she could be traveling the world with somebody right now. She could pop in another year or so and create something completely different. See what I'm saying? So beautiful messages. I feel like I got to leave it at that. But me as like Courtney, I'm like, oh my god, there's so much more here. But I don't think it's like we don't even need to get into the depth. Is what I'm getting. Like even the depth that an orca whale can go, but they're all at the surface. Like the depth, like a penguin, they don't go like too far down, but they're at the surface. Like the puffers underwater too, but like at the surface, right? So I feel like I don't even need to get into depth here. Just dare to do things differently, dare to be yourself, manifest your dreams, your travels, attempt this journey with confidence, be loyal, find the right type of people, surround yourself with the right type of tribe, that thing. People could be losing friends, gaining friends. True colors will be shining. Okay. I think you got this. And I do feel like it might be pleasantly surprising. I do feel like there's a trust issue here, but it's almost like spirit doesn't even want me to get into that because you probably got to use your own gut and make your own decisions. Okay. So I love you guys. And I will be back when I'm back. I hope you have a great day.